There are seasons in life when everything starts to feel like too much. And you feel like you're holding more than you can carry. A while ago, I was in one of those seasons. I moved to a new city. I was completely overwhelmed. I had an incredible amount of responsibilities and I was holding everyone's feelings. And I didn't have time to process my own feelings. One evening, I finally had enough. I gathered my materials and I drew one simple shape. But surprisingly, magic happened when I drew another one next to it. So if you're curious how to work with overwhelm through simple shapes, join me for today's practice. You'll need a sheet of watercolor or another thicker paper, watercolor paints, a brush and water, and a small journal to make notes. Before we start, let's ground ourselves. So close your eyes and gently scan your body. Try to find where does overwhelm live in your body. Take a moment to say, I see you. And with your eyes still closed, let's set an intention. Today, I will let my overwhelm speak with me through drawing. Okay, let's begin now. Keeping that awareness in your body, choose one color. Your body already knows which one. Now start drawing a shape, any shape that wants to appear today. Let your hand move intuitively. You might notice a feeling as the shape appears. A small shift inside, some recognition, associations, thoughts popping up. Stay with all that for a bit. Look at your first shape. Notice its color, its form, where it sits on the page. Now ask yourself, what does this shape need nearby? What color or form wants to join it? Place your second shape close to the first one. Let them find each other, as if they belong to the same small world. Notice how they respond to each other, how the mood shifts, how they are having a conversation with each other. And you can join that conversation. In the next step, I will show you how to place more shapes more intentionally. Keep adding shapes, one at a time. Before each one, pause and ask yourself, what wants to come next? What color feels right? Add shapes the way you would place puzzles together, close to each other, belonging to each other, building a bigger picture. Think of this as creating your inner map, a map made of different layers, different parts of you, different areas of your inner landscape. Listen to your body and let your intuition guide you. As you build, you may begin to notice something. All these separate pieces start forming one cohesive shape, an invisible container. When overwhelm takes over, it can feel endless, chaotic, too big to hold. But when something has edges, when it has limits, instead of feeling infinite, the nervous system can begin to settle. Because contained feelings are feelings we can hold. Look at what you've created today. Before you think about it, just notice your body again. Is there even a small shift? As you look at your shapes, stay curious. Which one feels the softest, if any? Which one holds the most energy? Is there one that feels heavier? And where does your eye naturally rest? When you observe instead of analyzing, your nervous system shifts out of urgency and into awareness. And that is what reduces overwhelm. Take another moment. If a word, image, or association comes to mind, let it. Let it come to you naturally and add it or any other thoughts to your journal. Overwhelm might feel like constant noise on the background. Everything is turned on, but you're turned off. So we tried to turn that chaos into something intentional, to put it in one page, to give it a shape, put the limit to it, to externalize it. This is how I feel. I don't have to name the feeling, but this is how it looks like. That could become your visual journal of feelings, of internal states. You can create all those abstract combinations and look at them as if they were songs from the same album. Or sometimes you can notice that the album changes, but the artist within you doesn't change. It's always there. I believe that intuitive drawing, and that's the reason why I love it so much, can connect you to something higher than you and something much deeper within you. I really hope that this session made you feel a little bit more lighter and inspired about yourself, about living life with yourself, even when you can't control anything, even when you can't figure out your life. There is a little bit of clarity about yourself now. See you next time. Bye.